I welcome I, Dr. Gitanjali Rampal, along with Dr. Rajul Goenka and Dr. Bhavna Parvani, on behalf of Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC, GLS University wish one and all present a very good morning and extend a warm welcome to everyone to the virtual award function. GLS University's Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC, jointly with Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WICI, has organized an award function, Phenomenal Women, a tribute to womanhood. Hashtag celebrating womanhood on the occasion of International Women's Day to felicitate and honor prominent women from diverse fields who have broken all the barriers and reached the pinnacle of success. I welcome Dr. Sudhir Bhai Nanavati, President GLS University, Dr. Chandni Kapadia, National President Design Council at WICI and Executive Director GLS University, Dr. B.H. Joshi, Provost GLS University, Dr. Dharmesh Shah, Registrar GLS University, and our esteemed awardees, Padma Shri Pinaz Masani, Ghazal and playback singer, Dr. Darshana Thakkar, gynecologist, obstetrician, and social entrepreneur, Meera Erda, first and youngest Indian female formula racer, and our female alumni who have made a mark in various fields, Ms. Shivangi Mehra, model and actor, Ms. Nikita Ahuja, singer, composer, and lyricist, to GLS University, a temple of learning. We are also fortunate to have learned dignitaries and respected deans, directors, faculty members, and students of other institutes of GLS University, participants from various colleges, and delegates joining us worldwide. We welcome you all. GLS University has been established under the able and visionary leadership of the President, Dr. Sudhir Bhai Nanavati, with the objective of providing an ideal and creative learning environment, continuing the tradition of excellence in education adopted by Gujarat Law Society. GLS University's Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC, established in 1999, imparts 3 years undergraduate, that is BCom honors, and 2 years postgraduate, that is MCom programs. The institute is NEC accredited and has been declared the best commerce college in the state of Gujarat private universities, 12th in West Zone of India, and 57th best commerce college among the thousands of colleges in India by the very reputed magazine, The Week, in a survey conducted in 2021. SMPIC has also been a proud recipient of Asia's Most Trusted Brand Award in Education Sector and has been acclaimed as Asia's Most Trusted Brand in 2016 and 2019 by IBC USA. SMPIC's Collegiate Women Development Cell actively organizes a series of workshops, lectures, discussions, seminars, and film screening throughout the year to sensitize the young minds regarding gender-related issues. We intend to awaken and empower the girl students with various activities such as self-defense course, PCOS awareness program, and fitness seminar, to name a few. Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WICI, is a premier national business chamber for women, envisioning global impact for women entrepreneurs, businesswomen, professionals from all walks of life, with 250,000 members and industry leaders worldwide who believe that together we can be the change and seek the change. At Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC has a strong female presence. We believe, yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devta. અર્થાત જ્યાં નારીની પૂજા થાય છે ત્યાં દેવોનો વાસ હોય છે. Since many years, we celebrate International Women's Day in a unique manner, We invite women stalwarts from various fields who have broken all the barriers and reached the pinnacle of success. We honor their strength and their success by felicitating them with Phenomenal Women Award. SMPIC has always been blessed with dynamic and multi-talented students who have not only brought laurels to the college as students, but have created their identities in the society. We as teachers have always loved to bask in the glory of their successes. So since last year, along with the felicitation of acclaimed women stalwarts, we decided to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of our SMP sites, who have proved their mettle in various fields with a glorious Alumnus Award. Today, we are proud to have two well-known alumni with us. This year, along with the award function, we have also conducted a presentation competition for the students with the theme Sashakta Nari #Atmanirbhar Bharat on 2nd March 2022. More than 100 students competed in this competition on 20 themes, ranging from politics to education to entrepreneurship to entertainment, wherein they presented life stories of Indian women icons who have struggled their way to success in various fields. The participants of the competition are eagerly awaiting the result. It shall be declared in the latter part of today's function. To begin the function on an auspicious note, I invite Dr. Keyur Vora to recite a prayer.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रामृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापः। हे दीन बंधु हे करुणा सिंधु सब पे दया करना। हे दीन बंधु हे करुणा सिंधु सब पे दया करना। जलाओ ज्ञान ज्योति मन में प्रभु अपराध क्षमा करना। जलाओ ज्ञान ज्योति मन में प्रभु अपराध क्षमा करना। ओ हे दीन बंधु हे करुणा सिंधु सब पे दया करना। मैं माया में उलझ गया था, जग को ही सच समझा था। मैं माया में उलझ गया था, जग को ही सच समझा था। परम तत्व को भूल गया, अपराध क्षमा करना। ओ परम तत्व को भूल गया, अपराध क्षमा करना। हे दीन बंधु हे करुणा सिंधु सब पे दया करना। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Thank you, Keyur sir, for a soulful rendition. Now we shall witness an audio-visual showcasing the CWDC activities of SMPIC till date.
कर सकते हो तुम? अच्छा,
I request Dean, Faculty of Commerce, Dr. Marzoon Joki, sir, to address the gathering.
Good morning, respected Dr. Sudhir Nanavati, President, GLS University, the Woman Superachiever, Dr. Chandni Kapadia, National President, Design Council at Wiki, and Executive Director, GLS University, Provost of GLS University, Dr. B.H. Joshi, sir, Registrar of GLS University, Dr. Dharmesh Shah, all the phenomenal women awardees, Padma Shri, Pinaz Masani, Dr. Darshna Thakkar, Miss Meera Aida, the glorious alumni of SMPIC, Shivangi Mehra, Nikita Ahuja, all deans and directors of GLS family, faculty members, and students who have joined across the globe, and dear colleagues. A very warm welcome to all of you for the International Women's Day celebration, jointly organized by GLS University Faculty of Commerce and Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Wiki. International Women's Day is not any country, group, nor organization specific. The day belongs to all groups collectively, everywhere. International Women's Day means different things to different people, but the global focus on equality and celebration is clear. International Women's Day is an opportunity to celebrate the accomplishment and the strides that the women have achieved in every sphere. The empowerment of the woman is a great responsibility, and at GLS University, under the visionary leadership of multifaceted and charismatic President, Dr. Sudhir Nanavati, sir, we are relatively agile to adapt to what is needed to ensure continuity of learning, excellence in education, with identifying, celebrating, and increasing visibility of women's achievements. Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. At GLS University, Faculty of Commerce, International Women's Day provides a specific and designated moment every year to identify and celebrate the successful achievement of women. Mahatma Gandhi said, and I hereby quote, "Woman is the companion of man, gifted with equal mental capacity." People need to celebrate this day and also to make a better place to live in with equality. Gender equality today for a sustainable tomorrow is the theme for 2022. And now I think it is time for women who all over the globe deserve a peaceful environment, equal rights and opportunity. When women lead, we see positive results. Some of the most efficient and exemplary response to the COVID-19 pandemic were led by women. One day can't be enough to thank all the women in our lives, but we do have a day when all of us can pay gratitude for all what they have given to us in our lives. The contribution of women in every sphere of life is massive. They deserve all the love and support that the world gives them on this day. I am highly grateful to respected President of GLS University, Dr. Sudhir Nanavati, sir, and Dr. Chandni Kapadia, ma'am, for providing us a platform for celebrating the International Women's Day on a virtual mode and for providing us an opportunity to organize limitless and unlimited academic as well as co-curricular activities for the students of GLS University. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. B.H. Joshi, sir, Provost GLS University, and Dr. Dharmesh Shah, Registrar GLS University, for the constant support and guidance. I am extremely fortunate to function with a great team that is so self-motivated, dedicated, and determined. Thank you all for the amazing dedication and effort. And today a special mention for Gitanjali ma'am, Rajul ma'am, and Bhavna ma'am for a wonderful overall coordination of the event, and to Dr. Keyur sir for his unmatched technical procedural expertise. I once again welcome you all to the International Women's Day celebration, jointly organized by GLS University, Faculty of Commerce, and WIKI. Every life begins with a woman, and women are the real architects of the society. Happy International Women's Day to everyone. Together, we can break the bias. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the welcome address, for the wishes, and for the appreciation. Today, we are fortunate and blessed to have dignitaries from GLS governing body with us. Dr. Sudhir Nanavati, sir. He is a multifaceted, magnanimous, and a charismatic personality shouldering responsibility as president of GLS University, executive vice president of Gujarat Law Society, along with being a senior counsel practicing at apex courts of India, including the Supreme Court of India and High Court of Gujarat. He is a member of Supreme Bar Association and International Law Association. Gujarat Law Society has had a momentous progress under his leadership. A visionary who dons versatile hats of a legal luminary, senior advocate with Supreme Court and High Court of Gujarat, a brand ambassador for Swachh Bharat Mission under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, an advisor to countless corporate groups, a member of education societies of repute across the country, and a philanthropist, and so on. He has been a recipient of many prestigious awards like the Contemporary Achiever Award, the Visionary Award in the field of law and education, Gold Star Award, Best Educationist Award, Professional Excellency Award, to name a few, from esteemed institutes and organizations worldwide. Sir, we are truly honored to thrive and grow under your guidance and blessings. I invite Dr. Sudhir Nanavati, sir, for the presidential address.
Thank you. Very good morning to all joining across the globe for International Women's Day Award function. As the president of GLS University, I am very happy to note GLS University's Faculty of Commerce, that is SMPIC, with Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, WIKI, has jointly organized an award function, Phenomenal Women, a tribute to womanhood, to facilitate and honor prominent women from diverse fields on the International Women's Day who have broken all the barriers and reached the pinnacle of success. It would have been more gratifying if the prevailing situation would have permitted such an important event offline and would have given us opportunity in meeting with phenomenal women awardees who are otherwise here on this virtual platform today. I congratulate and appreciate WIKI National Design Council President, Dr. Chandni Kapadia, and Dr. Mazroon Jockey, Dean Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC, and his team for celebrating International Women's Day by organizing the virtual award function, Phenomenal Women, a tribute to womanhood. I virtually welcome the phenomenal women, Padma Shri, Pinaz Masani, Dr. Darshana Thakkar, Ms. Meera Erda, and our very own glorious alumnus, Ms. Shivangi Mehra and Ms. Nikita Ahuja, to GLS University webinar. Their personalities match the theme of International Women's Day. They have chosen to break the bias through their dedication, commitment, and energy, have found the courage to speak out and are not afraid to push all the boundaries through sheer hard work. GLS University has been established with the objective of providing an ideal and creative learning environment and continuing the tradition of excellence in education of the sponsoring body of the university, that is Gujarat Law Society. GLS is immensely proud and happy to be associated with WIKI, which is a premier national business chamber of women, envisioning global impact for women entrepreneurs, business women, and professionals from all walks of life. Wiki derives fundamental changes in governmental policies, laws, incentives, and ecosystem with a view to robustly encourage and empower women in business, industry, and commerce across all the sectors and fields. And it makes me proud that Wiki Design Council President Dr. Chandni Kapadia, who is also GLS University's Executive Director, is organizing such meaningful events and extending Wiki's reach to other women as well. International Women's Day is a time to reflect on progress made, to call for change, and to celebrate acts of courage and determination by ordinary women who have played an extraordinary role in the history of their countries and communities. The world has made unprecedented advances. 50 years ago, we landed on the moon. In the last decade, we discovered new human ancestors and photographed a black hole for the first time. The emerging global consensus is that despite some progress, real change has been painfully slow for the majority of women and girls in the world. Today, not a single country can claim to have achieved gender equality. Multiple obstacles remains unchanged in law and in culture. Women and girls continue to be undervalued. They work more and earn less, and fewer choices, and experience multiple forms of violence at home and in public spaces. So let's make 2022 count for women and girls everywhere. Change isn't just about big headlines movements, legal victories, and international agreements. The way we talk, think, and act every day can create a ripple effect that benefits everyone. As a lawyer, when I started in the late 70s, there were no women judges and there were only two women lawyers in Gujarat High Court. Today, in the revolutionary era and one of the historical moments for India, there are three sitting women judges in the Supreme Court of India, the highest till date, and it will certainly keep on increasing. There are numerous women lawyers and 6 sitting Gujarat High Court judges, which includes my daughter-in-law, Honorable Miss Justice Vaibhavi Devang Nanavati, and I feel so proud of her accomplishment that she has made at such young age. We see this happening in our parliaments, our boardrooms, our workplaces, our schools, on buses, trains, and planes, on the internet and social media, and where it matters most, in our own homes. Women leaders and women's organizations have demonstrated their skills, knowledge, and networks to effectively lead in COVID-19 response and recovery efforts. Today, there is more acceptance than ever before. These women bring different experiences, perspectives, and skills to the table and make irreparable contribution to decisions, policies, and laws that work better for all. Women stand at the front lines of COVID-19 crisis as healthcare workers, caregivers, innovators, community organizers, and as some of the most outstanding and effective national leaders in the combating the pandemic. The crisis has highlighted both the centrality of their contribution and disproportionate burdens that women carry. As a head of GLS University, I take pride to say that majority of my institutions have female heads and most of teaching and non-teaching staff comprise of female members. At GLS, we have ensured gender equality, wherein we have broken the gender bias by providing equal opportunities at work to women and freedom to move ahead. Finally, to each one of you, Thank you for all the ways you have contributed to women's equality. Happy Women's Day to you all in advance. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for blessing us with your encouraging words. We are fortunate to have the gracious presence of Dr. Chandni Kapadia, National President, Design Council at WICCI and Executive Director, GLS University, today with us. I dedicate a quote from Michelle Obama to Chandni ma'am. There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. Chandni ma'am has been conferred with the prestigious World Women Leadership Congress Award in the year 2019. She's also the recipient of Iconic Women Award by the World Economic Forum, Black Swan Award for Women Empowerment, and Self-Made Woman Award by Asia One, the CEO of the Year Award by Indian Achievers Forum in the year 2020, and Women Entrepreneur 2020-21 Award by National Achievers Recognition Forum. Ms. Kapadia featured in the Forbes list of top 10 women entrepreneurs of India. Ma'am, what milestones, what an inspiring journey. I request Dr. Chandni Kapadia to deliver her keynote address.
Thank you very much for such an elaborate recognition of mine. A very good morning and a very happy Women's Day in advance to all the beautiful ladies and the wonderful men who support us and have joined here today. I welcome Shri Sudhir Nanavati sir, President of GLS University and my greatest supporter, an inspiration for every woman in GLS University. Sir, I thank you today on behalf of all women of GLS University and WICCI for being our guiding light and our greatest well-wisher. I also welcome the members of the WICCI National Design Council who have joined us here today to celebrate this event. I extend my warmest welcome to our stunning and lovely guests, the beautiful and melodious who I've met, and she's so good, the Shehzadi Tarannum, Padma Shri Pinaz Masani, the young and inspirational, one of the best Formula One racers of India, Miss Meera Arda. I wish I could be one. And the compassionate and skillful surgeon, an aspiring writer, oh my God, and a photographer, all rolled into one, the vivacious Dr. Darshana Thakkar. I would especially like to acknowledge and welcome the talented alumni of GLS University. You make us so proud. The beautiful Ms. Shivangi Mehra, who's a model and an actor, and the lovely singer, composer, and lyricist, Ms. Nikita Ahuja. Today, I'm filled with emotions as this is the first time WICCI National Design Council is collaborating with GLS University to conduct an event. Before I proceed further, let me brief you a little bit about what WICCI is and what WICCI does, especially to the women who've joined us from across the country. WICCI, Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, celebrates women and their businesses by engaging them with government, institutions, global trades, networks, thus enabling their growth and development and creating sustainable towards societal well-being. And indeed, what better way for WICCI to connect to so many women at one place than this platform, which celebrates womanhood. Before I start, I'd like to tell you something that I came across a few days back. Justice Rekha Pali was constantly referred to as Sir, while she was doing her cases. On confronting the lawyer, he kept on calling her Sir, Sir, Sir. She listened for a while, and after that, she got fed up of it. And on confronting the lawyer, he apologized, but said, sorry, it is because of the chair that you occupy. And Justice Pali was like, what do you mean? You know, just because this is a chair, you're calling me a sir? And it's even worse if after all this time, you think that the chair is only for sirs. If the young generation doesn't stop differentiating, then what hope do we have for the future? And indeed, so correctly said by her. we are today in the era where we do not have fixed labels for a human identity or even human orientation, then how can we expect someone to label professions based on gender? This is no longer a time when a surgeon only meant a male operating in a room, or even a lawyer or a car racer who we have here only means a man. A woman can do everything which a man does, actually even better. We have recently seen so many women, many of them young, creating transformational change from Afghanistan to Lebanon. They are all calling from freedom, from violence, gender bias, and questioning economic systems that fail to deliver opportunities and fulfillment for women. As Maya Angelou said, I'm grateful to be a woman. I must have done something really great in another life. And I genuinely second that. Being a woman indeed is a beautiful thing. Today, we're celebrating womanhood, but it is something that we should do every day, exactly like Joki sir said. Celebrating womanhood is not a single day's job. Because of course, there are a lot of ways, a lot of reasons for us to celebrate a woman. For example, everybody in this room is there because of a woman, or even on this global platform. Because let's face it, we are all the Devi, the Narayani, the Adi Shakti, who have been given the superpowers to breathe life into this world. Womanhood can have different meanings for each one of us. For some of us, womanhood is strength. For others, it's tenderness. Womanhood might be pushing yourself in school or in your career or helping to lift others up. You can be a woman wearing a dress and heels. When you're tying up your boots. Womanhood is not defined by relationships, jobs, body parts, or anything else. It's not defined by anyone but yourself. I have observed that women apologize much more than men. Actually, I do at times as well. And now today, I pledge I shall not. But my dear ladies, it's time to toss out those sorries. Of course, keep the important ones in mind. Don't say that I said never to say sorry. Of course, minimizing, the reason I say this is because minimizing the word sorry would make women more confident, allow us to focus more on growth instead of our mistakes. Just as Order Lauder said, and I quote, "When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid." From women in politics like Kamala Harris, Geeta Gopinath, women in fashion like Falguni Nair, Leena Nair, to women in sports like Mirabai Channu, Lovlina Borgom, Avni Lekra, and so many more. We have seen these women making headlines last year, and I'm sure we will see many more of them shining this year too. One thing has led them to this, that they are unapologetic and putting themselves first, which is indeed no crime for any woman. And we owe all of these leaders our voices and our support. These superwomen have unknowingly inspired generations and they make the world sit up and take note of them. No two journeys are the same. So of course their trials may vary, but they have all emerged triumphant. Similarly, as more women continue to pave the way and we see the rise and success of women-led initiatives and organizations, we know that there is only but one truth, which is that there are more than enough seats for all of us at the table. And if there isn't, well, we'll build our own tables. As a woman, I firmly believe that it is my responsibility to lift other women up as the best as I can. One thing I have learned, that we as women would have to believe in ourselves first for the women, for the world to believe in us. As said by Lala Delia, she remembered who she was and the game changed. We should engage our young women to realize that they have already superpowers they can invoke to solve problems and lead locally, nationally, internationally. They should trust in these superpowers, one of those of observing, listening, learning, empathizing with others, experimenting, preserving when doing what's hard, and crystallizing lessons into actions that bring systematic change. But most importantly, we should encourage them not to be afraid, to dream big, or to start small, as seeking solutions to the day-to-day problems facing us and our communities can lead to broader change in the world. Because when the odds are stacked up against you, if you don't have your back, no one else will. Before I conclude, I would again like to thank Shri Sudhir sir for being the strongest pillar that he is for each one and every one of us. I extend my immense gratitude to Dr. Joki, Dean Faculty of Commerce, SMPIC, to B.H. Joshi, our Provost, to Registrar, Dr. Dharmesh Shah, and his team for organizing this virtual event with a bevy of women who are young, talented, and inspiration to millions. Signing off with these beautiful lines written by Rupi Kapoor. You tell me to quiet down because my opinions make me less beautiful, but I was not made with a belly in my fire so I could be put out. I was not made with a lightness in my tongue so I could be easy to swallow. I was made heavy, half blade, half silk, difficult to forget, but easy for the mind to follow. Because after all, it is the ordinary women who create such extraordinary impact on people and everyday life. And at the end, what matters is the baby steps that lead to a revolution. Thank you and have a great day and look forward to seeing you all in person very, very soon. Thank you.
So truly observed and said, ma'am. Thank you so much for such motivating words. We are blessed to have gracious presence of Dr. B.H. Joshi, sir, a scholarly academician at heart, Provost, GLS University, and Dr. Dharmesh Shah, Registrar, GLS University. Today, we are fortunate to have amongst us Padma Shri Pinaz Masani. Ghazal lovers in many parts of the world have listened spellbound to the silken sounds of magic that have flowed from the throat of Pinaz Masani, a Padma Shri awardee, a name that is well established in the world of Indian music today, a magnificent and vibrant performer who cut over 20 discs and sung in over 10 languages. She can spin and render a vast range of ghazals from the traditional to the most modern. That is the magic of her voice. The Shehzadi Tarannum of India, Pinaz Masani, has sung for over 50 Hindi films as a playback singer and has been privileged to perform with renowned South Indian music virtuoso Dr. Balamurthy Krishnan in a Tamil film and under the banner of music directors like Jaydev, R.D. Burman, Usha Khanna, Chand Pardesi, Nadim Shravan, Raj Kamal, Rajesh Roshan, and Annu Malik. Swinging with the times, Pinaz entered the realm of pop music with her album Tu Dil De De, which topped the charts on the Asian television channels VTV and MTV. She is the first female artist who has held solo performances running into a record 500 in India alone, leaving her audiences utterly charmed. Over the years, she has performed extensively at various concerts across the globe. Truly known as a woman of metal, Pinaz is today one of the first ghazal singers to have been awarded a platinum disc. This is in addition to her 3 gold discs that she has already received. Her dedication and commitment to the traditional form of Indian music is highly commendable. She has, in a way, created a priceless national treasure by way of her contribution to music. Let us watch Pinaz ma'am's commendable journey in this audiovisual. With pride and pleasure, we honor Padma Shri Pinaz Masani with the award of Phenomenal Woman for her commendable contribution in the field of music. कोटिंग गालिब है और भी दुनिया में सुखनवर बहुत अच्छे, है और भी दुनिया में सुखनवर बहुत अच्छे। कहते हैं कि गालिब का है अंदाजे बयां और रूह को छू जाए इस तरह से एक अलग ही अंदाजे बयां से गजल को पेश करने वाली आवाज यानी पिनाज मसानी। I invite Pinaz Masani ma'am to share her journey with us.
I'm indeed so privileged.
Ma'am, please unmute you.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm indeed so privileged and so happy to have been invited here by Wiki and the GLS University to accept an award for women's achievement. I had the pleasure of meeting the very charming and very enigmatic Dr. Chandni Kapadia in an award function in Bombay. And when I came to know that I've been invited by the state-of-the-art campus of the GLS University that upholds the traditions of excellence in education of its prime body, which is the GLS University, Gujarat Law Society, which had as promoters luminaries of our country like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Shri Ganesh Maulankarji, who was the first speaker of our country, and Shri I.M. Nanavati ji. I was very, very excited. And today, this wonderful university is in the safe hands of the president, Dr. Sudhir Nanavati ji, and the executive director, our dear Dr. Chandni Kapadia. सांसों में प्रीत भरे, रागों में गीत भरे, सपनों में रंग भरे बेटी, लक्ष्मी का दीप जले, आरती का शंख बजे, जिस घर में वास करे बेटी. So I started my career way back in 1981 at a time where things had changed. Things vis-a-vis women singers had changed. But still there was a little एक था ना आदमी के मन में कि गजलें जो होती हैं वो सिर्फ मर्द ही गा सकते हैं और मेल वॉइसेस में ही अच्छे लग सकते हैं. तो जब मैंने शुरू किया, I had a bit of a problem. My first few concerts, I really had to break the glass ceiling because there were a little catcalls. People were not happy in the sense कि ये औरत है, इतनी कम सिन है, उसके ऊपर पारसी है. हम लोग पारसीज में अंग्रेजियत ज्यादा है, गुजराती बोलते हैं, तो उन्हें कहा ये उर्दू कैसे गाए. लेकिन I did not lose my confidence. I had mastered my art. I had mastered my craft. And I had confidence in myself. And मैंने डट के गाया. And that perception changed. And over 40 years of music, gold discs, platinum discs, खुदा के फजलो करम से, with my teacher, my mentor, my guru herself, who is India's finest ghazal singers, Madhurani ji. तो उनकी दुआओं से, आप सब के प्यार से, I am still singing, I'm still working at it, and कहते हैं ना सितारों से आगे जहां और भी है, अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी है. So it's been a wonderful journey. A journey of ups and downs and tears and laughter as a woman, breaking the glass ceilings, moving through the barriers, and taking a lot of other women with me to establish myself as one of India's ghazal singers, female ghazal singers. So thank you so much for the honor. Thank you so much for inviting me. And ये वादा रहा कि एक बार Dr. Chandni ji, as I said, एक बार मैं जरूर आऊंगी आपकी university में, and I'd love to see all the faculties and all the programs you have for business administration or business development, art, design, and meet your students. I believe you have 25,000 students and 1 lakh alumni all over the world who are leading entrepreneurs today. So way to go. And as Malala Yousafzai had said, that I do not raise my voice because I want to shout. I speak up so that people without a voice can come forward and speak. So thank you so much. Thank you for this honor and for the love you have bestowed to me. Thank you, Dr. Sudhi Nanavati ji, and all the other wonderful ladies who are receiving the awards today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such inspiring words. Now I shall request Dr. Bhavna Parvani, ma'am, co-convener CWDC, to take over the function.
Thank you, Gitanjali ma'am. Don't let the mascara and perfume confuse you. She can go from makeup to mud in flat 3 seconds. First and youngest Indian female Formula racer, Meera Erra, a misogyny on the racetrack, hooked onto the smell of burnt tires and adrenaline rush of speeding through the racetrack, broke into the male-dominated world of motorsports. Miss Meera is the first Indian female driver to race into the Euro JK series as well as Red Bull racer. She has broken age and gender stereotypes in India. She began racing at the age of 9, and her first professional race was JK Tyre Rotex Max National Karting Championship. In an age where girls think about what clothes to wear, what accessories to buy, and spend their weekends chilling with friends, Meera likes to race around a track in Formula BMW car. Meera shifted to racing the Formula LGB class of race cars in 2014. As the youngest female driver before making her historic leap in 2017 JK Euro Series, where she became the first and only Indian woman to participate. The recipient of 2016 Outstanding Women in Motorsports, Miss Meera gathered her first international podium in round 2 of 2019 Formula 4 Southeast Asia Championship against experienced racers. She has set a benchmark of professionalism regarding motorsports, not just for girls, but the entire young generation. She's even established a training academy in her hometown to help youngsters and aspiring racers to kickstart their career in the motorsport community. Let us watch Miss Meera's awe-inspiring journey in this audiovisual. With pride and pleasure, we honor Ms. Meera Erra with the award of Phenomenal Woman for her commendable contribution in the field of sports. Racing, speed, cars, racing, speed, cars, bikes, everything furious and fast are often synonymous of the interest of boys, right? Let us change this perspective as we hear Miss Meera's story of breaking the stereotype by being India's first female racer. Now I invite Miss Meera Erra.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for having me here. It is an honor to be awarded as one of the phenomenal ladies. Talking about myself, I started my journey at the age of 9. I mean, as a child, to be honest, I didn't have an idea about what motorsport is as a professional career, what I'll be doing. It was just out of pure passion for speed and cars. And I used to drive with my brothers at my own track. And my dad asked me if I wanted to get into the sport. I was just really excited because I got to drive cars, I got to travel. And when I actually entered into the professional racing field, that's when I saw that in 2010, there's just 2 or 3 girls around the whole country who are racing professionally. And that made me really excited that, okay, this is something that needs to change. And as soon as I started racing, obviously back then it was very unconventional for people to see a girl race. And even my competitors were not really sure about how to deal with that. And they would try to push me off track. They would try to, pass comments that why is a girl driving? And they would, people would tell my parents that why are you spending so much behind a girl? She's going to get married one day and she's going to leave. But my parents, I'm so lucky to have their support. They always said that as long as she's ready to believe in her goals and work hard towards them, we will make sure that whatever she wants, she gets it. And I have always believed that once the helmet's on, nobody's gonna know if it's a boy or if it's a girl driving. As long as you work hard towards your own goals and dedicate yourself, I think nothing matters. The gender is just a factor. Nobody gets to know, who's driving the car. So I've always worked hard. I have my own racing academy where I train so many more females out there because I have seen the change, and I have been lucky to be given a chance to actually pursue my dreams as a racer. And I'm sure there are so many more females out there who wants to get that chance of following their own dreams in the field of motorsports. And I try my best with my dad to make sure that I can help them out as much as we can by training them, giving them a chance to race at a national level. So all I want to say is, as long as you are happy in whatever you're doing, don't give up on yourself. I didn't, and I am racing for the last 13 years now. So as long as you believe in yourself, everything else will work out for you. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Meera. Now I shall request Dr. Rajul Goenka, convener CWDC, to take over the function.
Thank you, Bhavna ma'am. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Darshna Thakkar with us. There are some who go by the book to earn name and fame, and then there are others who pen new chapters for coming generations, rewriting and making history as they achieve pinnacles of success. The dynamic and ever innovative Dr. Darshna Thakkar is a leading example of the second genre. An experienced gynecologist with passionate approach towards holistic health management and emotional well-being services. a passionate clinician and skillful obstetrician, gynec surgeon, practicing with patient-centric approach, offering music and reading as a therapy. It's her very ability to connect with the patients on a very human level and not just as a doctor that has led to her creating a niche for herself, giving her a superstar doctor status. Motivational speaker who has delivered more than 1,500 guest lectures and presentations till date. During the trying times of pandemic, she has conducted numerous webinars for mental well-being. A social entrepreneur who has touched millions of lives, the first and only gynecologist of Gujarat having international license as Heal Your Life teacher, who offers personal counseling, workshops, and seminars on subjects like Heal Your Life, Work-Life Balance, Paint Your Life, Emotional Spa, Art of Dreaming, Gratitude Circuit, and many more. She is a founder of organizations like Nari and Health Cafe and a trustee to Sparsh Foundation. Photography and writing are hobbies close to her heart. A recipient of Gujarat Gaurav Award by Fiki Flow. She even sings to raise funds for patients on dialysis and does not charge for concerts. Another innovative venture is Health Cafe, a virtual space concept where her patients can meet her without spirit and stethoscope. Last but not the least is Dr. Darshana's big venture, Surgeon Communications, that has the USP of doctor and a designer, creating unique counseling programs, awareness films, and running public health campaigns. Above all, Darshana ma'am is an amazing human being spreading health and happiness. Let us watch Dr. Darshana Thakkar ma'am's praiseworthy journey in this AV. Here I remember a short story. A child asked a wise man, "Tell me, sir, in which field could I make a good career?" The wise man said with a smile, "Be a good human being. There is a lot of opportunity in this area." Darshana ma'am, you have truly excelled in being a good human. Now I invite Dr. Darshana Thakkar to share her thoughts with us.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Rajesh Ruben, Dr. Jyoti, respected Dr. Sudhir Bhai Nanavati, and everyone at the
With pride and pleasure, we honor Dr. Darshana Thakkar with the Award of Phenomenal Women for her commendable contribution in the field of medicine. Now I invite Dr. Darshana Thakkar to share her thoughts with us.
Thank you so much for this honor. And I dedicate this award to my mother, sisters, and all the women out there in the world who keeps inspiring me. Being an OBGYN consultant, I would say that anything, may it be recognition, may it be inspiration, may it be car racing, as she said, that from the father, as Benaz Mashani said that, oh, Parsi, Urdu, English, what will I do? I'm sure that as a gynecologist, I can endorse it with authenticity, that all such seeds gets planted in the womb of a mother. And I'm a person who is connected not only to worshipping women for those 9 days of Navaratri, but I'm also a blessed soul to witness the journey of 9-month miracle. And when every time there is a child coming out and the first touch that I receive even before the parents, I feel God is right there. So I bow down to the Almighty for all that I have been able to contribute to the society as a human being on my journey to this planet as I turn 50 this year. To Dr. Sudhir Nanavati and the complete family of GLS University, at this moment, I recall many of my visits to various departments and interacting with the young minds there. Since 1998, as an aspiring doctor, when I started my practice in the city of Ahmedabad, I started connecting to schools and colleges voluntarily with the hashtag Catch Them Young. Because I believe if we invest our energy into the youth, we are for sure securing our future as country and as country people. Talking about my thoughts on anything, I would say awards are nothing but gentle reminder to keep working and contributing in whatever field God has assigned our roles. So I'm really, really blessed and honored to have this, but at the same time, I thank everyone who helped me remain rooted. And for that, the individual journey of each of us women here, as daughter, girl, today, though we are celebrating it little in advance, but we must have deep gratitude for our mother, parents, family, and the society, because we are alive here. There are many more missing out just with the invention of ultrasound and misusing it, I would say. So hum zinda hai to it's just because they accepted us. They allow us to be born. Dr. Sudhirbhai સરસ કીધું કે કાયદા હજુ ટૂંકા પડે છે. આપણા સમાજની માનસિકતા હજુ ઓછી પડે છે કે જ્યાં આપણે દીકરીને જન્મવાનો સંઘર્ષ સંપૂર્ણપણે ટાળી શક્યા નથી. With the 2022 theme, Break the Bias, many of us here on this platform today have broken the ceilings. And many more are still struggling to remain intact for 9 months in mother's womb and get the right to birth. So let's all make sure that every single girl is not only educated and all this what we talk, it starts before birth. And if I have to share a few more thoughts for a minute, it's all about from where do we learn and from where do we operate matters. As she brilliantly said that once you wear the helmet, no one knows who drives. We can say the similar thing in operation theaters. When we are in the cap and mask and the gown, no one knows. But I strongly feel it's all about the self-love and self-acceptance, as Chandni Kapadia said, that if we believe in ourselves, the world has to believe in us. And sex and gender with the two different words. We are born with XX or XY genes. Gender is just the role that society decides, and we have all the right to change it from time and again. પણ તમારી GLS યુનિવર્સિટીના બિલકુલ બાજુમાં જીઓગ્રાફિકલી લોકેટેડ સમર્થેશ્વર મહાદેવના પાટિયા પરનું એક સરસ વાક્ય જે મને 14-15 વર્ષની ઉંમરે વાંચેલું એ હજુ યાદ છે કે બંધન મને પસંદ નથી પણ મર્યાદાને હું આવકારું છું. બસ આવું જો સ્ત્રીઓ માટે સમાજમાં થાય ને, so I guess every woman needs to be flying easily, traveling light on the journey, and they can soar new heights. આ 9 મહિનાના miracles સાથે જોડાયેલું મારું જીવન, and if we are been talking of this phenomenal women award in context to the success, to me success is collective consciousness. To me success is celebrating coexistence. To me success is respecting each other regardless the designation that we print on our nameplates on the visiting card. So when today you have come forward to felicitate and recognize the power within many women, I bow down on behalf of all of us to have this honor, and maybe all together can make a difference wherever we go, whatever we do. And not only breaking the barriers, why can't we create societal situation and environment wherein the barriers get dissolved and the women are welcomed with open arms and smile that, hey, you are here. So am I so happy to know, as Dr. Nanavati said, that you have proven that equal and the equality and equal for each, those kind of things of past years of Women Day, that has really been put into the action at GLS University. No wonder why that auditorium has such beautiful vibes whenever I come on different topics to talk about it to the students. And I wish that all of us together keep planting seeds in each young daughter, each young son, because to celebrate Women's Day, because we wish to respect women, we will have to educate our boys, young sons. Otherwise, what all we do in life is based on the past experiences or all that we have learned from age of 3 to 9 and maybe extended to 15. So if he has seen his grandfather behaving differently with women, he may continue it same with the subconscious mind that takes and carries the same image. દીકરાઓના એડ્યુકેશનની એટલી જ જરૂર છે કે દીકરીઓને માન આપે. And if we do not wish any more cases like Nirbhaya, I would say whenever they see a daughter who is moving along the road, is his responsibility to make her safe rather than his opportunity to do something else. So equality, if we talk, it's like that. And I would say the responsibility lies on every single mother of a son as well. So at last, I again thank you from the bottom of my heart for this honor. And I pray God that I'll do more and more justification to such recognition, and count me in any time at GLS campus for whatever I can contribute in all my different abilities. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Darshana ma'am. Now I request Dr. Gitanjali Rampal, co-convener CWDC, to take over the function. Thank you, Rajul ma'am. It's a matter of pleasure to share that at Asembic International Women's Day celebrations started with a presentation competition on 2nd March for the students based on the theme Sashakt Nari #Atmanirbhar Bharat, wherein more than 100 students presented awe-inspiring journeys of Indian women who made a difference with their presence in various fields like corporate world, entertainment, science, home, and many more. Let's have a glimpse of the competition in this audiovisual. Before we declare the winners of this competition, a big applause to all the participants for the wonderful presentations on Sashakt Nari. The lessons that we have learned from their lives are a prize in itself. So now let's see who are the winners.
A huge congratulations to Hansika Jaju, Sia Joshi, Ishan Devalia, Prachi Sharma, Vrunda Madasara, Aditi Shah, Yamini Dugani, and Shivansh Rawal. Now I request Dr. Bhavna Parwani to continue with the function.
Thank you, Gitanjali ma'am. Along with the felicitation of acclaimed and acclaimed women stalwarts, we decided to acknowledge and appreciate the achievement of our SMP sites who have made a mark for themselves in various fields and have made us feel proud. We shall honor them, recognize their efforts, and shower our love by bestowing the award of Glorious Alumnus. Shivangi Mehra, an actor known for Pocket Gangster, released in 2015. Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Dobara, released in 2013. And a Telugu movie, Inti Number 13, whose trailer has been appreciated, watched, and liked by lakhs of people. She has also acted in T-series movie videos and many documentaries. That's just the beginning to her introduction. This multifaceted and vivacious girl is also a brand ambassador for Lodha Builders, represents brands like Stay Free, Hammam, Close Up, Malabar Jewelers, MTS, and has appeared in more than 500 print advertisements. She is a producer and director who has produced shows for Epic Channel, few short films, and corporate AVs. Shivangi is also an entrepreneur who runs a startup called Life, that is Life Inspired Forever, wherein she helps people achieve their dream through mentorship and strategies. Haruki Murakami says, if you are young and talented, it's like you have wings. More power to you, Shivangi. Fly high. Let us watch Ms. Shivangi Mehra's fabulous journey in this audiovisual.
Lights, camera, and action.
शिवांगी नाम है मेरा आई मीन शिवांगी मेहरा एक बार एक फोटोशूट कर लूं वहां से शुरुआत हुई इस जर्नी की
और देखते ही देखते शिवांगी चलती रही और ये कारवा पीछे आता गया बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स लाइक मलाबार गोल्ड एमटीएस लोधा बिल्डर्स मास्टरकार्ड कैनन क्लोजअप हमाम स्टेवरी जैसे बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स का फेस बनने का मौका मिला शिवांगी को
सफर जितना इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है ना आप लोगों को उतना ही चैलेंजिंग भी था मॉडलिंग और ब्रांड एंडोर्समेंट्स का सपना तो पूरा हुआ यहाँ लेकिन एक्टिंग का कीड़ा थिएटर करके पूरा हुआ और फिल्म मिलने से सपना साकार भी होने लग गया और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक आर्टिस्ट ना कभी सीमित नहीं रह सकता इसीलिए आर्ट मेरी लाइफ का हिस्सा तो हमेशा ही रहेगा इसे अंत करते हुए एक पंक्ति सुनाना चाहूंगी मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है पंख से कुछ नहीं होता हौसलों से उड़ान होती है तो सपने देखिए और उन पर काम करिए पूरे हो या ना हो खुश रहिए मस्त रहिए
With pride and pleasure, we honor Ms. Shivangi Mehra with the award of Glorious Alumnus for her commendable contribution in the field of entertainment.
Namaste, everyone. I feel so honored and it's so amazing to talk to you all today. And I would like to wish a very, very happy Women's Day to all the strong, magical, and amazing women out here. So I would also like to thank Sudhir sir with all my heart to give this award to me. And he's also been a great inspiration and motivation to everybody around him. And I would also like to thank the entire organizing committee of this event and all my professors, WI, CCI, CWDC, and my college, SMPIC. A big thank you to all my professors and my family, my mother, my father who gave me a birth. And I'm here today, and it is all that I've done in my life and I could achieve in my life is all because of my parents and my family, my friends. And it's an honor to be here and receiving this award. And thank you, all my professors, my teachers, for being so loving and kind to me always. And I feel so grateful to have them in my life, to have you all in my life, actually. So it feels really great and amazing talking to you all about my journey, my life's achievements, and my failures. Of course, I would start with my failures because people think that it is all about achievements. What do you achieve in life? But I think failure is a guiding line, and it helps you to reach that milestone in your life. And that is why I feel that we should talk about failures also. And I had too many falls in my life, and I was a complete outsider for the industry that I wanted to get into. So I had many challenges, but good thing is I never gave up. I just went on, and I went to places. I met so many people. I gave lots and lots of auditions. I gave lots of look tests. Some work worked for me. Certain things didn't work for me, but I did not stop. I just went on and on. And even today, I feel that life doesn't stop to challenge me. But I still remind myself that I am even more stronger, and it doesn't matter. I'll just keep walking like this with all the grace, and I'll keep moving further. So, and talking about my achievements, I remember the first day of my college when I started participating in all the extracurricular activities and be a part of college festivals, and that's where my journey actually started. College people, my SMPIC team, my professors, they've been so motivating always. That I became a model. My journey as a model started from college, and those days are amazing. I mean, they are just memorable, and they're very close to my heart because my journey started from there. And since then, I did so many fashion shoots. I did all the like the biggest and popular events of India, like Wills India Fashion Week, to Lakme India Fashion Week, to Chennai Fashion Weekend, to Ahmedabad Fashion Weekend, and then on, and then went to doing all those TV commercials and some films landed up there. So it's been great, and I still feel that there is so much more in me which I want to do for people around me and for myself, and that is even precious to me. And I would love to do that, but I think that will be known to people with the time. And and I would like to tell all the aspirants that don't stop dreaming, and don't stop experimenting with your life, because life is there with you all to explore and live. So live to the fullest, live, spread love, enjoy each day, each moment of your life, and that is what is going to matter in the end. So thank you very much. Thank you to the entire team and the organizing committee again. Thank you very much. Thank you for this award. I feel honored deeply. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivangi, for motivating this generation to give their best. Nikita Ahuja, singer, composer, and lyricist, made her debut as a singer in Bollywood with the movie Veere the Wedding on the title track Veere. She gave her voice to famous jingle of Cadbury Dairy Milk, Naye Naye Khel Khele. Her first original song was Ishq Ishq Ishq, which came out as a Ghana original. While assisting music director Preetham, she learned great deal about music, which paved her way to step out as a composer herself. Nikita composed songs for Star Plus TV shows called Ye Rishte Hain Pyar Ke and Sathiya Mere, and also for various brands like Mahindra. She has also given songs for well-known Indian pop artist Zaden. With great fondness for melodies and music, Nikita continues to release more and more independent singles like Jaane Tum Kahan The and Heer Ki Kahani. Let us watch Nikita Ahuja's wonderful journey from an Ahmedabad next door girl to Bollywood in this audiovisual.
हीर और रांझे के अफसाने सुने हैं वैसे तो दुनिया ने, मगर है बाकी हीर के किस्से लिखे सुकून से जो खुद रब ने। हीर की बातों में खुशबू है, हीर के लफ्जों में जादू है, धूप है रोशन नूर से उसकी, नीर के जैसी उसकी रूह है। लेकर ख्वाबों को अपने इश्क के राहों पर वो रांझा रांझा करती, बस रांझा रांझा करती। आँखों में बादल लेकर दुनिया से लड़ती, बस रांझा रांझा करती, बस रांझा रांझा करती।
With pride and pleasure, we honor Miss Nikita Ahuja with the award of Glorious Alumnus for her commendable contribution in the field of music. It is said, your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how well you can do. And your attitude decides how much willing and awareness of doing you have. So let's listen to multi-talented and highly motivated Nikita Ahuja.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here. And amongst all these wonderful women and my teachers, thank you, Sudhir sir, and thank you, members of the jury. I can't say enough to express my gratitude. And also it makes it even more special that we are celebrating Women's Day together. I'm truly obliged and I thank my college to appreciate me. My journey started with my college, and I honestly mean it when I say it. Not just me, I have seen a lot of students to pick their careers up from college, because while being there, I was just a normal girl. I was a girl who used to roam around everywhere with the guitar in front of her Activa, and I had no intentions of singing for people or singing for public. I was encouraged to perform in a festival called Josh by my fellow classmates. And I remember that was my first show ever. And I went on the stage. It was a black, dark room, and I had a spotlight on me, and there was pin drop silence. I was very nervous. I played an original song back then because I was always writing songs. I also did not know the meaning of what is a composer or a music director, but it just came very naturally to me. So I always was writing songs. So I played my own song. And when the room, like when I finished, the room was filled with people clapping and screaming on top of their lungs. And at that point, I decided that this is what my calling is and this is what I want to do. I have always been a person who has absorbed music. I have had no formal training in music. So then I started learning music, because I believe that music is a very deep ocean. There's no end to it, and I am just a student of music. I don't think how much ever I learn, I will ever know enough. So I am very grateful that it started from there. It started from my college, and I get to do what I love on a day-to-day basis. I am very grateful and I'm very lucky indeed. So from there, it was never looking back. I started playing in small restaurants, small cafes for merely 500 rupees on weekends. And I started uploading videos on YouTube. Slowly, gradually, I became famous in my college, in my campus. People started knowing me. My teachers were always pushing me to perform in any, annual functions or Culfests. So I started getting popularity there. Also, people of Ahmedabad are so encouraging that I think the land has something, because it gave me so much love and so much of creativity to express myself and my emotions freely. Then I was performing, I started uploading YouTube videos of covers, and which some of them started getting viral. For the next 2 years, I was touring around in Gujarat, and then I reached a point where I wanted more. I did not know what more to do, so I just decided to move to Bombay one day. I did not know a single person in Bombay. When I came here, I was just by myself, and also I don't have a musical background from my family. So I was at home for 6 months. I started sending mails to various people, whoever I could find. And also I sent mail to, one of which got picked was, I sent a mail to Preetam Da, which was my biggest breakthrough, because I got to learn a big deal about music at his studio. I worked there for 2.5 years. I got to witness the music of Kalank, music of Brahmastra, Chichore, and it was a learning process for me. Then after 2 years, I decided I wanted to be an independent composer, and there's a lot to learn, and I want to make music that people feel and people connect to. And thank you so much for giving me this award. Thank you. Okay, I'll sing a song. I'll sing a little song dedicating it to the women and all of you wonderful people. जीना 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 रे उड़ा गुलाल, माई तेरी चूनरिया लहराए। जीना जीना रे उड़ा गुलाल, माई तेरी चूनरिया लहराए। रंग तेरी प्रीत का, रंग तेरी रीत का, रंग तेरी जीत का है लाई लाई लाई। रंग तेरी प्रीत का, रंग तेरी रीत का, माई तेरी चूनरिया लहराए। जब जब मुझ पे है उठा सवाल, माई तेरी चूनरिया लहराए। जग से हारा नहीं मैं, खुद से हारा हूँ माँ। एक दिन चमकूंगा लेकिन तेरा सितारा हूँ माँ। माई रे माई रे, मुझसे रूठी मेरी परछाई, मेरी परछाई तेरा ख्याल, माई तेरी चूनरिया लहराए।
Thank you, Nikita, for inspiring the youth to dream big, and your melodious voice was treat to the ears. Now I request Dr. Rajul Goenka to propose vote of thanks.
Thank you, Bhavna ma'am. It is a matter of pride to propose vote of thanks on the celebration of International Women's Day 2022. Shri Sudhir Nanavati sir, Dr. Chandni Kapadia ma'am, Dr. B.H. Joshi sir, Dr. Dharmesh Shah sir, my colleagues, our most valued guests and dear students. The very idea behind this sole event of felicitating the phenomenal women is all about expressing gratitude to such women who have overcome all the hindrances and made the path for the generations to follow. On this propitious day, we are grateful to be graced with such luminaries. On behalf of CWDC, I extend my gratitude to music diva Ms. Pinaz Masani for joining us today and sharing her insightful thoughts. I thank you, ma'am, for giving all of us the opportunity to listen to the words of wisdom about your great work. Truly, you have inspired us. Thank you, ma'am. I express my sincere thanks to the youth icon, inspirational Ms. Meera Erda, for embellishing today's event with her dynamic presence. Your words were the guiding light for all of us, especially the girls. Your life journey is synonymous to the theme of International Women's Day 2022, Break the Bias. Thank you, ma'am. I offer heartfelt gratitude to great motivator and very lively Dr. Darshana Thakkar for taking out time from her super busy schedule and joining us to enthuse and encourage us. Your words are ever inspiring and your energy is very contagious. Thanks a lot, ma'am. I thank Ms. Shivangi Mehra and Ms. Nikita Ahuja for being a part of this function. Being our own SMP sites and reaching such heights have surely given current SMP sites new goals to success. I extend my gratitude to ever encouraging Dr. Sudhirbhai Nanavati, President GLS University, for bestowing unconditional support to make this event a huge success. We are very fortunate of having such multifaceted leader who himself is an equalist. Thank you so much, sir, for always blessing us. On behalf of CWDC, I'm thankful to the women icon, Dr. Chandni Kapadia, for gracing the function with her vibrant presence and enthralling words. Thank you so much, ma'am. On behalf of SMP, I thank Dr. B.H. Joshi, sir, and Dr. Dharmesh Shah for their august presence. I thank our own Dean Marzoon Joki, sir, who is an expert organizer. He leads us by example and believes in practice before preaching. He extends all the help with humility and guides us to success. Thank you, sir. I especially thank Team SMP for all the support and our student Jaya Jagwani for designing the poster and Yamini Dugani for helping in preparing presentation competition AV. I also thank my faculty members and admin staff for their continuous help and support. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all our participants for being attentive and observant audience on the virtual platform. Finally, I will leave you all with these inspiring thoughts. Let us be grateful to the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Thank you all and have a nice day.